up and down the coast. From the beaches to the valleys, the #1 newscast at 6:30. KEYT News Channel 3, where the news comes first.
Welcome back. I'm Elise Martinez. Beth and CJ have the night off. Our top story at 6:30, local shelter dogs are getting a change of scenery this holiday season thanks to the generosity of some News Channel 3 viewers. News Channel 3's Tracy Laird joins us live from the Santa Barbara County Animal Shelter. Hi, Tracy.
Elise, the animal shelter is right next to the Humane Society, and animals will be coming and going in the next few days. At the Humane Society, they are booked solid. They'll be taking in 90 pets while their owners go on vacation. Meanwhile, here at the animal shelter, they are going to be sending pets home with 25 families. It will be a big change of scenery for all of the animals.
Yeah, we're so excited that our dogs are going to be able to spend Christmas in somebody's home instead of in the kennels, and we've managed to find holiday foster homes for every single one of our adoptable dogs.
So I took the dog that was kind of the problem child, so he may not be able to get, a place to go for the holidays, but I thought I would take him home because otherwise he would get stuck here.
Now, they hope to make some love matches between the pets and the owners so that some of the foster people will in a sense, be testing out, see if it's a good fit. Also, they're sending pets home with some tips for the holidays. They don't want animals to get a hold of that holiday Stouffer's box of chocolates, especially baking chocolate is bad for pets, and also tinsel. You want to keep pets away from your Christmas tree tinsel. We'll have more tips coming up on News Channel 3 at 11. Reporting live in Santa Barbara, Tracy Laird, News Channel 3.
A man accused of a double shooting that left one person dead appeared in a Ventura County court today. A judge postponed the arraignment for Brandon Ellis. The 29-year-old ex-con was arrested at a bar in Rosarito, Mexico over the weekend and has a long criminal past. Ellis is accused of shooting and killing 47-year-old Douglas Blasher last Thursday at the Todd Ranch condos off Ralston. A 20-year-old woman whose name has not been released was also shot. She is expected to survive.
The defendant is the female victim's ex-boyfriend and the father of her child. The male victim, which is deceased, is the father of her current boyfriend.
And Ellis is scheduled to be arraigned this Monday. At that arraignment hearing, prosecutors will move to revoke his bail. Rain-slick roads spelled trouble for drivers all around Santa Barbara County today. Highway 101 from Nohoe to south of the Gaviota curve this morning was one of the worst spots. A series of accidents there. No major injuries, but lanes were temporarily blocked with debris. On Highway 154 at Edison in the Santa Ynez Valley, one truck with worn tires couldn't get traction at a stop sign and rammed into another vehicle. The driver said he was at a safe speed but felt the accident coming once he hit the brakes.
I had a bunch of cars in front of me, so I was coming down here at the speed with everybody else, and then they pulled off the turn, and I just went to stop the stop sign, and it just slid.
Several other accidents on the San Marcos Pass slowed the flow of traffic in several sites on the mountain road. Catching hit-and-run drivers could soon be easier. The Yellow Alert notification system goes into effect on New Year's Day. Yellow Alert will appear on those electronic signs you see on the sides of highways. Similar to an Amber Alert, a Yellow Alert will have a description of a hit-and-run that just happened. It could also include the type of car, motorcycle, or even a description of the person involved. The remains of a rare and deadly snake were found on a California beach. Members of the Surf Rider Foundation were cleaning up shorelines in Huntington Beach when someone spotted the body of a yellow-bellied sea snake. The group Googled the tropical snake and found out it was rare and highly venomous. The Natural History Museum of Los Angeles County now plans to use it for research.
It's unprecedented to have two yellow-bellied sea snakes show up here in California in the same year. In the history of this region, we only have 5 documented observations. Temperatures decrease as we get into winter, that these snakes are likely not able to find enough food, and they're starting to get sick, and that's why these 2 individuals likely washed ashore.
These snakes typically live off the southern tip of Baja. El Nino weather patterns are likely to blame for the rare sightings. crowd went ballistic after a successful space flight in Florida last night. The SpaceX company launched its first rocket after a 6-month hiatus. You may remember when the private company's unmanned rockets exploded after liftoff, destroying 2 tons of NASA cargo. But last night, things went as planned as the spacecraft deployed 11 satellites. And for the first time, SpaceX managed to land the unmanned rockets back on Earth after the flight. Procrastinators are getting another chance this holiday season, how they can ship their late packages in just hours. We'll have more on that story just ahead.
And coming up weather-wise, we are seeing clearing skies out there tonight. In fact, so clear, many folks reporting sights of a fireball streaking across the sky. We'll talk about that and have your Christmas Eve and Christmas Day forecast when we come back.
Live, Beth Farnsworth, CJ Ward, Chief Meteorologist Alan Rose, and Mike Clam Sports. This is KEYT News Channel 3, where the news comes first.
Hey, it's Dr. Oz. Don't miss my show weekdays at 4, followed by the largest news team on local television. News Channel 3 at 5.
Armed with our exclusive live Storm Tracker network, no one keeps you better prepared than the First Alert Weather Team, the largest weather team on local television. Hashtag KEYT Family. Show us your life.
KEYT Family.
Because we're in this together.
Everybody's talking about their end of the year sale. Well, at Sky River RV, we just want to say thank you for another great year. We've made a lot of new friends, and by offering high quality RVs at incredible savings, we've helped those friends become happy campers. So thank you. And if you are looking for some big savings, we too happen to be having a big end of the year event with high quality RVs at great prices.
Stick to the script.
Right. Happy holidays from all your friends at Sky River RV.
Vista Ford Lincoln of Woodland Hills and Oxnard would like to thank you for a great year. And we want to wish you a very happy holiday and a happy new year. Right now, lease a brand new 2015 SEL Edge for only $319 a month plus tax. Get a new 2016 Ford Fusion SE for only $199 a month plus tax. The 2015 Ford Holiday Sales Event happening right now at Vista Ford Lincoln of Woodland Hills and Oxnard. Learn more at vistaoxnard.com.
Nice glasses. I see you're all set for New Year's Rockin' Eve.
Oh, these are special glasses. They show me the future. Look, there's you hosting, and there's me performing right before the ball drops. Check it out.
The world unites for one epic party with One Direction.
Welcome back. We're getting reports of a bright streak in the sky. Some people describing it as a fireball. Now, people reported seeing it from Santa Barbara to Arizona. We're working on finding out exactly what it is. This is some video that we got from Twitter. We're not sure what it is, but we are working to find out what it is. And as soon as we figure it out, we will let you know. Alan, have you seen something like this before?
You know, I wish we had windows in the newsroom, but we definitely had reports coming to the newsroom, phone calls, Twitter, Facebook, all blowing up. And if you've seen it, send us the video. We'll share it with the viewers tonight.
Yeah,
at 11.
definitely. Send us all your photos and videos.
It could be maybe a falling satellite. That's an idea. It could be maybe a meteorite coming back into the atmosphere,
That's true.
Sort of breaking up.
And we did have that incident a few weeks ago with the rocket launch that lit up the sky. So
that's true.
But
we'll
figure it out.
And I remember that they didn't announce that one. So
right. So we'll see.
We'll see.
Okay.
Maybe a satellite. That's my guess.
Right.
But I guess that information will come in, and we'll let you know as soon as we find out about it. Now, today we are seeing decreasing clouds out there. You can see on the satellite radar the bigger picture. Still pretty active across the West Coast, but we did see a beautiful sight in Santa Barbara this morning. This is a rainbow that lit up the entire morning sky. And look at that, right across the historic Santa Barbara Mission. That photo sent to us from Dan Martin. And take a look at this photo from Visit Mammoth. Josh Ray sending it to me via email. This is a snow plow. Over 2 feet of snow fell in Mammoth since yesterday. Many resorts in the Lake Tahoe area have seen upwards of 2 to 4 feet over the past 48 hours. And more snow is on the way later this week. Looking at the Almanac page in Santa Barbara, 68 this afternoon. The morning low was 58, so that was one of the warmer morning temperatures we had seen. Right now it's 59 degrees in Santa Barbara, 62 in Oxnard, and 63 in Goleta. So it's a fairly mild evening, still very windy out there as well. And we are talking about a wind advisory that continues for many areas until 9 p.m. tonight. Also for the south coast and the Santa Barbara County Mountains until noon Wednesday. Winds can still gust over 40, 45 miles an hour. So not completely done with the winds yet. And the high surf continues to build. Heights around 10 to 12 feet, building through tomorrow into Thursday, 12 to 15 feet with max sets above 18. That's just for the central coast, but the entire coastline is now under a coastal flood advisory. And it looks like, again, the next few mornings we're going to see some very high tides out there, plus some very large surf. And this could lead to some coastal flooding in those low-lying areas, creating problems such as beach erosion and maybe damaging some of those older structures like the piers and some of those buildings right along the coast. Be aware of that. Futurecast as we put it into motion. Wednesday looks dry, but take a look at Thursday. Our next front marches down the coastline. This system, again, is a fast mover, but it could bring a little bit of rain to the area Christmas Eve. And then behind it, the winds look to kick up once again. So looking at your weather forecast tomorrow, we'll see mid-60s in Santa Barbara and Goleta, 60 in Santa Ynez and Buellton. The rain is done tomorrow. It'll be a bit windy, though, from time to time. Temperatures in Ventura County well into the 60s. On the channel, take a look at the winds, 15 to 25 knots, and a combined swell for the south coast in Ventura, 7 to 11 feet. Santa Barbara 7-day forecast. Not 100% sold that we'll see the rain here, but if we do, it would move in late in the day. Lompoc, better chances north of Point Conception. Showers return here during the mid-afternoon hours. Also showers likely in San Luis Obispo Thursday and Santa Ynez. And then look at that Christmas Day forecast. Breezy, much cooler as well. Temps only in the 50s, and again, some cold overnight lows.
Well, it's pretty appropriate.
It's winter.
So.
I mean, it is the first full day of winter. So
all
yeah,
right, we'll take it. Thanks. Still ahead on News Channel 3 at 6:30. Still looking for online Christmas presents? Amazon may have a new offer that allows you to get those gifts a whole lot sooner. And in sports, rivals San Marcos and Santa Barbara battle on the basketball court for the Holiday Cage Classic title. Mike Clan has the highlights.
Perry Mazda's got it all. Lease any new 2016 Mazda 3, Mazda 6, Mazda CX-3, or even Mazda CX-5 and pay nothing to drive it home. 0 down, 0 security deposit, 0 first month's payment, and 0 due at signing. At Perry Mazda, the new 2016 Mazda 6 is only $239 a month. Just $239. There's never been a better time to lease your new Mazda. Get to Perry Mazda today.
Perry's got it all.
Deck the halls with holly, fa la 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 la. 'Tis the season, jolly, jolly, fa la 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 la. On we now our gay apparel, fa la 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 la.
You deal with the wrapping. Let the UPS store deal with getting it there. Come in today and ask our certified packing experts about our pack and ship guarantee.
In Southern California, the car you drive is a direct expression of who you are. And from 0 to 60 in 4 seconds, 20 seconds from this to this, the perfect expression of you is waiting here.
DCH Lexus of Santa Barbara.
Choose your color, express your style, and know you're surrounded by perfection. DCH Lexus of Santa Barbara. Union Bank, proud to celebrate what's right with your community. Like the Unity Telethon, which united the entire community in support of low-income families, providing year-round support and services, all thanks to the community's incredible support of the Unity Shop. And the 23rd annual Right to See campaign, which provided more than 100 local children with free eye exams and designer frames, thanks to the generous support of the Eyeglass Factory. Just 2 examples of what's right with your community. Brought to you by Union Bank.
Welcome to Jewelry Couture, your holiday store. Jewelry Couture features Tacori, Simon G, and the largest collection of bridal jewelry and loose diamonds at the lowest prices. An exquisite array of diamonds, fashion, and colored gemstone jewelry, certain to make her season bright. Fine Swiss watches from Omega, Tag Heuer, Michelle, and more. Swarovski, Yadro, and gifts for every occasion. For all your holiday gift-giving needs, Jewelry Couture, the Holiday Gift Store, Ventura.
If you procrastinated and haven't finished your holiday shopping, there is a new last-minute option. Some Amazon Prime customers can order certain items and get them delivered in just hours. DeMarco Morgan went inside an Amazon to see how it's done.
While crowds of holiday shoppers on 34th Street dart in and out of retail stores, 5 floors above, employees bring some of the season's Yuletide joy to your door in 2 hours or less.
1 hour!
Using the Prime Now app, last-minute shoppers can choose from over 4,000 items. Amazon guarantees delivery of gifts, pantry items, and electronics through Christmas Eve until the clock strikes midnight.
So we're talking about 1 hour, 2 hour delivery. How does this change a retailer like Amazon and also the competition?
Well, it changes the game for customers. Being able to get stuff delivered to you in an hour is a huge advantage, but it also is changing the game for our company too. We're adding more shopping days to the holiday season.
Urban fulfillment centers, now available in more than 20 cities, including places like San Francisco, Houston, Miami, and Atlanta, are purposely centrally located.
There's no way that we can get things to people in an hour if we weren't in the center of the city.
As soon as the order arrives, it's processed, bagged, and handed off to a delivery associate. Amazon Prime customers willing to shell out an extra $8 will have their order in an hour. For those willing to wait 2 hours, the service is free. Sylvester Alderman will work from 6 a.m. to midnight on Christmas Eve, despite his family's wishes.
I told them I will do work and I will get off when I can, and I will see them when I get home.
DeMarco Morgan, New York.
Time now for sports with Mike Klan. And Mike, you just walked in the door from the basketball tournament.
That's right, a big one in Carpinteria between Channel League rivals, Elise. Santa Barbara and San Marcos boys basketball were not supposed to play each other until January 15th, but this rivalry gets an extra game this season. They squared off today in the title game of the Holiday Cage Classic in Carpinteria. Good start for the Dons. Paul DeBroncops inside for 2. Bold embrace 2. It's 15-11 Dons after 1, but San Marcos goes on a 15-0 run to end the second quarter. Scott Everman and Ryan McCarthy, the 3, and they were up at halftime. Thomas Henkin puts it in 30-21. Third quarter, more from the Royals. Everman, the 3, but here comes Santa Barbara. Bold embrace, shaking off a tough shooting night with a couple jumpers late in the third. It's 30-6-27. Dons down after 3. Ben Clay, fourth quarter. Couple inside buckets, and the Dons have the lead. He had 17 points to pay Santa Barbara. Just over 2 minutes to play. Everman, an NBA 3. He had a game-high 31 points, but back comes Bold embrace. Brace the 3. The Dons up a couple. Now up 1. 7 seconds to play. Santa Barbara missing the free throw. The Royals can win the game. Steph Corfus drives baseline, puts it up, and it won't fall. And Santa Barbara celebrates a 52-51 win. They win the Carp Cage Classic. Dons are 13-1. San Marcos 10-1. What a game. The UCSB men's basketball team snaps a 5-game losing streak with an 80-76 victory over Iona at the South Point Classic in Las Vegas. The Gauchos go 1-1 in the round-robin tournament. They're 3-7 on the season. Michael Bryson had a game-high 29 points for UCSB. Stanford running back Christian McCaffrey has been named the Associated Press College Football Player of the Year. He'll play in the Rose Bowl against Iowa. 39-year-old Oakland Raiders defensive back Charles Woodson announced yesterday that this will be his final NFL season of his great career. He was the Defensive Rookie of the Year in 1988 and the Defensive Player of the Year in 2009. He's a 3-time first-team All-Pro selection, and he won a Super Bowl title.
Incredible career, man. You know, goes beyond words.
A home game Thursday night when Oakland hosts San Diego. And tonight, Tournament of Champions in girls basketball semifinals, heading down to Santa Barbara High for that.
All right, so you got to run out the door.
More
again.
hoops.
All right, thanks, Mike. And now a look at the closing numbers on Wall Street. The Dow rose 165 points to end the day with 17,417, and the NASDAQ closed up 32 points with 5,001. A record number of holiday travels are expected on the roads, and some are asking why all the virtual assistants are female. Jane King has those stories and more in today's Business Update.
More people will hit the roads to travel this holiday season than any other time in history. AAA says about 100 million people will drive to see family and friends in the 12-day period of December 23rd to January 3rd. Rising incomes and low gas prices helping more people travel this year. Well, McDonald's is testing a new menu item, mac and cheese. Brand Eating says the mac and cheese cups are being tested in Cleveland. They cost $1.75. It's a Happy Meal option in place of fries, but no word yet if the test will be expanded. Now, are you getting fewer Christmas cards this year? You can blame Facebook. A decade ago, Americans mailed off 2 billion Christmas cards, according to Hallmark. Since then, the amount of cards has dropped 30%. Younger people are opting to send holiday photos on social media instead of the mail and just reserve paper cards for teachers and close friends. And there's a growing chorus of complaints that all virtual assistants are female. There's Julie, Cortana, Clara, and Siri. Some say it contributes to stereotypes that assistants are all women. Others say women's voices are just more pleasant. Apple does have a male voice option, but hardly anyone uses it. From the NASDAQ market site in Times Square, I'm Jane King with your business update.
And we'll be right back after this break.
This is a tree tip from Branch Out Tree Care, helping keep your trees happy and healthy.
No job is too big or too small for Branch Out Tree Care, and we guarantee our work in writing.
Spectacular job. I always think of Chris when I think, oh, I need a tree guy.
Happy holidays from Branch Out Tree Care.
Call us now for our free comprehensive tree care evaluation. Call 969-7588. Call 969-7588.
It's so peaceful up there.
Enjoy the freedom to go far, far away. Hurry in now and get most 2015 Jeep Cherokee vehicles for 0% APR for 75 months. Offer ends January 4th. See Star Wars. California residents get 0% APR for 75 months plus $1,500 total bonus cash on the 2015 Cherokee Latitude.
So tell me, why did we make this stop? I heard the boss got a last-minute request from a boy who was really good this year. Gotta love Santa. He never wants to disappoint the kids. And Santa knows you can get some really unique holiday gifts from Goodwill for a great price. Smart elf. That's why he drives the sleigh.
Help spread peace, cheer, and goodwill this holiday season. Purchase from your local Goodwill store. You'll be helping your local community keep its spirit alive.
I've worked these 7,000 acres for 36 years, and I want to see them protected for my kids. When I was asked about allowing fracking on my land, I did my homework. I talked to geologists and neighbors, and I looked at the facts behind the science. I found it's been done safely in Ventura County for decades, under the strictest environmental standards in the world. Read for yourself about the facts on how oil production and fracking work for Ventura County.
The Empress Palace, Santa Barbara's favorite Chinese restaurant, now has a top-notch sushi bar. Their sushi chef has over 30 years experience and will make all of your favorite hand rolls, specialty rolls, and sashimi. Can't decide between Cantonese, Szechuan, or Japanese cuisine? At the Empress Palace, you can order all three and sample the very best of each. Monday through Saturday from 5 to 6 p.m., enjoy happy hour with 50% off all food and drinks. Give your taste buds the royal treatment at the Empress Palace on Las Pasitas in Santa Barbara.
If a new business is coming to town or another is going out of business, if it's going to cost you more or could save you money, you need to know about it. That's why News Channel 3 brings you Key to Your Finances every Wednesday at 6, brought to you by Community West Bank. Let's work together.
I really like the Villa Santa Barbara entertainment scene. It has a lot of music, a lot of dancing, a lot of laughing, a lot of good times. Thoroughly enjoy it.
One of the places that I love to go at the Villa is the Ocean View rooftop. I love the people here. I love the staff here. I adore everything about this place. It's just a delightful place to live.
For over 50 years, America's Tire has been the place where America saves on tires. We're not just about tires. We're about people. Come see the difference at your neighborhood America's Tire.
Santa Barbara Nissan's giant holiday model year-end super sales event is going on now. It's time to make room for the 2016s. Every single 2015 Nissan must go. The deal maker is in and no reasonable offer will be refused. Versa, Altima, Sentra, Rogue. It only happens once a year. Huge selection. Holiday bonus cash. 0% interest for up to 72 months. Rebates up to $3,000. Santa Barbara Nissan's holiday model year-end super sales event. Come on in and celebrate the deals.
Personalized therapy and a custom treatment plan enabled my husband to take his life back. Recovery Road's intensive outpatient program has helped hundreds of adults and adolescents suffering from alcohol and drug addiction, mental health disorders, and chronic pain reclaim a healthy life. The highly trained experts at Recovery Road give you the tools you need. Treatment works. Start your recovery today at Recovery Road. Learn more at recoveryroadmc.com.
News Channel 3, the largest news team on local television. Unmatched resources to get you there live every time news breaks. No wonder more people get their news from News Channel 3 than any other local news station.
We're getting a lot of calls and emails into our newsroom after a lot of people saw a bright streak in the sky, some describing it as a fireball. This is a video from Twitter. People reported seeing it from Santa Barbara to Arizona. We're going to figure out what this is, update our social media, and have the latest for you tonight at 11.